Bottlenecks will destroy your whole agency, because if you spend 100 hours working on your agency, but you only get results for 10 of those hours, you're pretty much working at 10% efficiency when everyone else is working at 50, 70, 80 or 100. And in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to find these bottlenecks in your business and how to go about solving them so you never have to suffer from inefficiencies and you can actually make money and make your agency work. Understanding this will literally just unlock at second stage or second level in your business. And if you can't sit here for 10-15 minutes to watch through this video, you are the bottleneck for your agency and you're never gonna make it. Amazing, so let's get into it. So here I just have an extremely ugly drawing that I spent 5 minutes drawing, but this pretty much visualizes how bottlenecks affect your business. So here you have your inputs, so the things you are doing to get results. And the unit of inputs can be measured different ways. For example, we can say that we measure it in work hours. So let's say that you put in the 100 hours of work. And you have a lot of good stuff going on here. You have a bunch of these different things. You have your blues, this might be marketing. You have your oranges, which are sales. Red is fulfillment and green is operations, whatever. And you have a bunch of different good things going on here in your business. But then you have a bottleneck of doom, literally the bottleneck of destroying your agency. And as you can see, like the neck of the bottle, it shrinks the tube. You can also think of it as a garden hose. You have a garden hose, and if there's water streaming to the garden hose and you just squeeze the garden hose in the middle, there's going to be less water coming out of it. And as you can see, even if you put in 100 hours of work into your business, but if you have this bottleneck here, it's literally going to restrict the amount of output you get, and outputs are pretty much the results, so the revenue, the clients, whatever it might be, and you might only be getting results for 10 of those hours that you put in work. Absolutely horrible. You're literally just wasting your life. And if you operate like this with this bottleneck, it's just better for you to do something else, like go ahead and start an OnlyFans profile or become a TikToker or something. Like if it's okay for you to operate your business like this, I have to tell you, this is not gonna work out. So we obviously need to learn how to actually spot and solve these bottlenecks. And the hard thing about bottlenecks is sometimes you don't know where the bottlenecks are. You know that you're putting a lot of work, you know things are looking really great, but you're still not getting results. It might be hard for you to spot what is happening, especially if you're like a new business owner, new agency owner, you just started your SMMA agency or Legion agency or whatever it might be. You might be thinking like, I don't know where the problem is. Maybe I don't have the right information, I don't have the right knowledge, I don't have the sauce, I don't know the strategies, and you might have like, I need to buy this course to learn this, but no, literally you just have a bottleneck, and we need to identify what the bottleneck is. And now I'm going to show you the exact process that I use to identify and solve our bottlenecks, and we literally use this to go from 0 to 1 million in 7 months. So let's go through it. So the main thing that I want you to understand is here is a super oversimplified, mega dumb drawing, and this is just layer 1. When we are thinking about bottlenecks, there's always multiple layers, and I'm going to go through the other layers in this video as well. Don't worry, don't start panicking. It's all going to lead up to it. It's all going to make sense in a second. These are pretty much the main functions that you need to look into. So we're going to have marketing. So pretty much marketing is you getting leads and you getting like interested customers. So if you're doing cold email, LinkedIn, content, all of these things, that's pretty much going to be marketing. Then we're going to have sales. So actually converting those leads into paying customers. So sales calls, your pitch decks, all of these things. How do we actually convert these people into sales? And then we also are going to have fulfillment. So when we have actually sold someone something, we also need to get them results. So we are able to get paid. We are able to get case studies in the life, and the agency is just going to actually run like it should run. And if you have an inefficiency anywhere in the business, it might be in marketing, might be in sales, it might be in fulfillment, it's not gonna work, because all of these things feed from each other. Because let's say you're doing marketing and we're gonna get leads here. Those leads are gonna go into sales, and in sales you're gonna convert those leads. Those sales are gonna go into fulfillment, and in fulfillment you're gonna get the results, and we're gonna get case studies, and those case studies will become your marketing. That's how it pretty much works. If one of these pieces are missing and you have a bottleneck, the whole system will just not work. And in a lot of cases, they have all of the great marketing strategies, but they're doing it inefficiently, it just isn't working out. They don't know really what they're doing, so their marketing is operating at like 30% capacity. Then they get some leads and they go into sales, and in sales, once again, they don't really have a good sales process, they don't know how to close, they don't know how to overcome objections, they have a low show up rate, everything is missing, and their sales are just extremely bottlenecked and it's just not working out. And then their fulfillment is absolute garbage and they don't really know how to deliver results. So can you see like how people struggle when they try to start an agency? So what we need to do is we need to identify the bottlenecks and we need to identify them in the right order. And if we spend time on solving the wrong bottlenecks, it's once again not gonna work. So here is layer 1, and this is what the next layer looks like. So pretty much for every key element we have different branches going out there. So for example, if we go to marketing, we have our marketing key function, and then on this marketing key function, there's multiple other functions that power the whole marketing side of our business. We have our cold email campaigns, we have our funnel, we have our status delta, we have our offer, we have our niche, we have multiple different things going on in here. And what a lot of people do is, first of all, they just look at their whole business and they don't even like look at the key functions here. And they're just like, okay, this is not working. I need to buy a new course. I need to go on YouTube. I need to find a new strategy. I need to do a bunch of dumb shit. But then when we figure out that, okay, sales is our clear bottleneck, we can't just start working on sales. In sales, we figure out that, okay, sales is our problem. Here we have multiple different things. Okay, the problem can either be a low closing rate. It can also be low show-up rates. It might be a super long sales cycle, or it might be that our follow-ups are not working. So we have once again multiple different things that we need to solving. And the craziest thing is that when we go to layer 3, layer 3 looks like this. Every single thing once again has its different branches. And what makes it even harder is, let's say we figure out that, okay, sales is our problem and our show-up rates are looking good. We are getting good show-up rates. Our sales cycles are like a month, so that's fine. And our follow-ups are working fairly well. So our issue is the low closing rate. And then we know that our call structure is great and our pitch deck is amazing, but our objection handling is poor. Here in objection handling, there's multiple different branches. So we can have problems with financial objections. We can have problems with trust objections. We might have problems with time objections. We might have problems with decision-making objections. There might be multiple objections that we struggle with. And this is like the reason why you need to look at solving problems and solving bottlenecks in a really holistic way. We need to look at it really precisely. And this way we are making sure that when we actually troubleshoot and when we actually fix problems in our business, we're focusing our time on solving the actual problems in the business and not just the things that we think that they are. Obviously, using this framework, of course, it's going to take practice. You're not going to be right 100% of the time. At least now you have a framework that you can follow that is going to predictably help you solve more problems in a more efficient manner, so you're able to actually grow your business and you're not just lost and like yelling into the void of SMMA gods and just clicking on all the Iman Gotcha videos on YouTube. Like, really, you're not going to get anywhere doing that. And also, obviously, if you are interested in building a B2B lead gen agency and actually scaling a lead gen agency to $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month, what you can do is you can go check out agencyvelocity.io. It is our consulting company where we help aspiring lead gen agency owners to build and scale their agencies. And if you also like this video, drop me a like. If you absolutely hated it, drop me a dislike, and also subscribe to the channel because it truly fuels my ego and makes me feel great. Amazing. Take care. Bye.